Ciao everyone, I'm Dylan. Welcome to Out and Out, my gay travel web series. And this episode is going to be something fabulous, and I waited years to do it. So one of my besties, Des, she's in my Rome video, she's in a couple others, but she is from a town called Tilburg. And Tilburg is known for having this 10-day festival celebration. And every Monday of the festival is something called Roosmaandag, if I'm saying that correctly, and it's called Pink Monday. And it's dedicated to the LGBTQ community, and it is the best day of the 10-day celebration, and I've heard so much about it for years, and I was finally able to go. Not only that, but I happened to coincide with Lady Gaga's concert, so I'm going to have a fabulous week. I'm going to fly into Eindhoven, which is near Tilburg, because Tilburg is actually kind of a smaller town on the southeastern side of the Netherlands. So I'm going to check that out, then go to Tilburg for Pink Monday, and then I'm going to have the grand finale with Lady Gaga concert. So sit back and join me as I explore some fabulous cities in southeastern Netherlands. So I leave my home of Rome and head out and fly into Eindhoven, a town in the southern Netherlands. From the airport, I take a $5 bus fare and get directly dropped off in the city center. Now I'm staying at the student hotel, which is only a 5-minute walk from the station. Okay, let me clear a few things up about the student hotel. No, you don't have to be a student to stay there. The rooms are very cozy and always stocked with protection.
Okay, so now I'm dressed and ready, and I'm gonna do what I call a Fruit Loop. It's where I get to go and walk around the gay district and kind of just check it out, grab a feel. Well, maybe not yet. It's kind of early for that, maybe. And I'm gonna check out their city center. So I'm gonna take a little walk around Eindhoven.
As I walk around Eindhoven, I of course notice the rainbow flag, so I have to go check it out. This is Thomas Bar. It's right across from a beautiful cathedral.
2 for 1 with chips on Mondays and Tuesdays.
It's not a gay bar, but it is LGBTQ friendly and hosts some pretty cool, intriguing nights. So I make my way towards the little gay area. Here I met some locals and decided to hit up the streets. We had some drinks and then decided to walk to another local spot.
It looks like a cum bubble.
So after a night of drinks, I decided to walk around the downtown area. Here you can see it was very lively, full of people having late dinner and cocktails out, dancing. The next day I decided to check out the male sauna in Eindhoven. Now, it was a little strange for me because on the map it said it was at a park, not near a park, literally inside. I walked through the park, and what a lovely one at that. It has its sweeping willows, some wooden bridges, and canals. It was very cute. Then, out of nowhere, bam, this complex appears, and it is the male sauna in the middle of the park, which is great. It's actually one of the cleanest I've ever been to. I know it's weird, but they had a cafe, you could eat, you could drink, and the buff, they had sunroof nude tanning, but you're in a park, but the fences are high, so it was kind of outdoor risque, fabulously fun. Then I left Eindhoven and made my way via train to Tilburg. Here I checked into my very cute and quaint hostel.
Okay, I just checked into the hostel here. Yes, I'm staying at a hostel this time for a few reasons. First, you don't have to be sleeping in a bunk bed with 10 other people. Now, if you're doing the backpacking thing and being more economical, great way to go. Honestly, I've done it a few times and it's been fine. But here I have, as you see, my own private room, so it totally works. Plus, this place took me a whole 5 minutes to walk from the station, so it's totally in the center. And I don't know, I kind of like the hostel life in a sense because it's usually more young guys, but also more lively, more vivace. So anyway, it's only like 2 p.m., so it's still kind of quiet, but I'm gonna go around and take a little walk, do a little fruit loop, see what I can find.
The festival is already underway, so I was able to walk around and check out just what they had going on in terms of rides and attractions at least. It's crazy. It's located literally in between the condo buildings. It's like just in the middle of the street.
Okay, so now I'm going to take a little quick trip to Ibiza sauna here in Tilburg.
and see what their sauna's like. Then I'll go back and meet some friends for dinner.
So Tilburg also has a male-only sauna, so I got to go inside, but you know the rules, boys and girls, not allowed to film, sorry. Then after some relaxation inside the sauna, I met up with some of the girls. We had a lovely lunch and dessert. Afterwards, we hit the festival for some rides. We walked around, played some carny games like toss the ring on the dildo or bong, bow and arrows, and more rides that scared the shit out of me as a child. And who doesn't love a good fun house? The nostalgia was fabulous and it was so cute. Then we checked out a drag show and of course had more cocktails followed by dancing, some food, and of course some chocolate desserts. Delicious. The next day is Pink Monday, and I start with a gay IPA beer. Look, Mom, so butch. Now begins my highly anticipated Pink Monday. And finally, Des arrives. Now we walk around and see the pride of the people, showcasing rainbow flags, wearing pink, men in skirts. I love it. Oh, and Poopsie. She's a reoccurring gay unicorn in all of my travels. So, we make our way through the crowds towards the strip with the bars, where we met the girls. And the coolest baby ever jamming out. His parents are awesome. We danced some, and as we left, couldn't help myself but to see some drag queens in pink, darling. I had to say hello. And as always, I need to try the local cuisines.
So we're here. This is Desiree's hometown, Tilburg.
Finally!
And this is traditional.
It's a hamburger, but they invented it here.
Yeah.
This is ours. Can't steal it.
We're gonna try it.
The burgers,
Crispy.
special, deep fried.
Ooh, okay.
And then
So we decided to continue my cuisine exploration with certain things I am not so keen on, but I have a rule, and I must try it if I'm in a new city.
you said you would take a bite.
Now I'm being force-fed raw fish with onions.
Bite!
Okay, not that bad.
Fried fish, which is fine. And if you know, I'm not a big fan of seafood, but rules are rules. Again, how am I supposed to say no to a pink glitter drag queen? I'm not. Oh, hello, daddies. So we make our way towards the big dance event, where we obviously had to look the part and got dazzled up, darling. So now that the whole gang is all together, including my new friend I met in Eindhoven, we dance the afternoon away. And after I had to try more cuisine, such as the Dutch waffle sweets. Oh my god, they're delicious. I am a fool for chocolates and everything Snickers. Yum. So we hit the late night dance party and dance our little tushes off. And who doesn't love some ABBA? Come on.
Like a super trooper, lights are gonna find me, shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one.
So the next morning, I had a traditional breakfast with Desiree and our dear friend Helena. Then we hop on a train and head to Arnhem for Gaga. First, we wander the streets doing a little Fruit Loop. And here we found an after-concert party at a place called Cafe Colors, an LGBTQ friendly bar. So before the concert, we have ourselves a little aperitivo. Then we find the local bus that takes us right to the concert itself. We make our way in, grab some drinks, check out the local hotties and enthusiasts, and wait for Gaga to begin. And here I present to you my little montage of Lady Gaga's chromatic tour, live from Arnhem.
Allora, okay.
My name is Dylan.
And I'm an idiot.
So the concert was amazing, it was fabulous, and Des and I make our way down to Cafe Colors after the concert to hang out with the locals and dance. And here I met some cute boys along the way. They're just so nice and inviting. I do love the Dutch man. And including this local Italian who lives near Rome, who is going to be in one of my videos later on. And that was my episode. Thank you so much for watching my southeastern Netherlands experience, including Eindhoven, Tilburg for Pink Monday, and Arnhem featuring Lady Gaga. So as always, thank you. Please subscribe, like, share, and send me some love. And if you have any comments or questions, please put them below and I will answer. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now. Doei doei.